million dead in the United States and around the world. The death toll is horrific. Don't throw your body needlessly onto the corpse pile. We're all going to reach there eventually, yet don't need to get there early.
What a night to remember. 0. Prepare for a battle. There will be carnage.
Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Yes, indeed, still the weekend. It is Sunday, and it is a-raining. Hokey smokes. It was nice last night. I didn't require my umbrella when I went out walkies, but it's all rainy and wet, and I'm a-hacking and a-wheezing and a-coughing. Yay! I can still feel it just like that inside, and I've been really coughing hard, so yay. And I've been mentioning before how, when you concentrate, when you do things, it causes increased blood flow, like on your face. And because there's increased blood flow, things itch, and because you itch, you're more aware of an area, and so because you're more aware of it, you concentrate on it, which brings increased blood flow, which makes things itch more. You can get caught in an itchy cycle. Seconds before I started to record, for the first time in 3 hours since I had been up, now this itches right here. It didn't for 3 hours. Now it does, and it won't stop because I'm thinking about it. Anyway, though, front-loading of videos. Hey, if you could toss me a like if you like what you hear and see, that'd be awesome. If you could subscribe to the channel, or if you haven't already, that'd be very, very cool. If you could leave me a comment, that'd be very awesome. I enjoy reading and doing the best I can with comments. It is very, very cool. And, of course, I would like to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons. These literally beautiful and literally awesome are people that are literally beautiful and literally awesome. They help to keep me and my kitty cat and my hamster alive. The disability that I live on does not scale with inflation, and I would be sinking beneath the waves without these people's help. So thank you very, very much. And if you'd like to help me out, I have a link to my Patreon in the show more for the video. And if you'd like to help me out without becoming a patron, there's a link to a PayPal. And if you'd like to help me out without doing that, there's a link to an Amazon wishlist link with stuff like cat food on it. So if you could check that out, that'd be awesome. Very, very cool. Yay! Front loading of videos over. Hokey smokes. I can't really remember a whole lot of what I was doing and thinking about yesterday. ADHD. But I can tell you about some of the things that happened, especially since there's more than just the ADHD that caused issues. There was a Windows update that I started the night before, and then yesterday morning did the second half of when I started up my computer. I forgot that whenever there's a Windows update, I need to be double checking every single setting of every single program, because on Bandicam, which I use to record my game stuff and anything at all that I do screen recording, a Windows update always turns off the microphone. So I have to tell Bandicam to record from the microphone special, and I forgot to check. So I recorded 50 minutes of the game Oblivion, and no game commentary. Just my webcam face yammering with no sound, and then the game, with the game music and game stuff happening. So 50 minutes of recording just useless. I didn't delete it, but I just was not very happy, not doing well. 2.5 hours later of working with myself and trying my best to not just be thoroughly devastated by this, I went back and recorded some more Oblivion, and that worked out well because I remembered why and went and fixed it, and so thank goodness for that. Holy smokes. Now my nose just keeps itching. God, so I don't even have like cat hairs clinging to it, so yay. But I've got that video, and what I'm thinking of doing today is just, I've got Oblivion 1 and Oblivion 2, and then there's Oblivion 3, and I'm going to have 4, so I'll have the 4 episodes from the 2 times of recording. Just call this like 2.5. Put a beginning thing saying, hey, no commentary, just gameplay, this happens between this one, and then just put it up there so if people want to watch, they can watch. I probably wouldn't watch it myself. I like watching Let's Play videos, but I rarely watch them for the game. I'm watching them for the person. And so when people do Let's Plays, no commentaries, I don't bother. I want to see how the person that's playing it is going to react and talk about the stuff, not just watch them do it. That was one of the things back in the mid-90s when I was housemates with a bunch of people. It came down to one person at the end because of my alcoholism and such, but this person I would watch play video games, and they would react. They were a friend of mine, still partial friend, in that, you know, we didn't part in bad ways. We just stopped generally talking after I moved out of Bellingham. But they would talk to the game as they were playing the game, like a lot of Let's Players talk to the game. Just insulting them and saying, okay, I'm going to be doing this, and just yammering at the screen. And I found it entertaining to watch them play the game and listen to them yammer at the game. And so that's one of the things that helped define who I watch and why I like to watch. I watch because I like to watch the people. Of course, there are times when, even if I really enjoy the person, like I enjoy watching videos by Gray Still Plays, and then there's Call Me Kevin. But there are games that both of them will play that is just, it doesn't matter how much I like them as a person, I just don't care about the game. Mobile games, I don't care about. They are just horrific cash grab monstrosities. They are means to drain your wallet first, with gameplay elements added on top of that to try and justify why they're asking for money. So I don't play them. There was a potential that has just been lost. So dipping into the world of mobile gaming is just saying, okay, here's my wallet, and shaking it out. So I don't bother playing. So when the people that I really like to watch are playing games on a platform that are barely games, just excuses to say more, I don't bother watching those. So there's a lot of Let's Players I like to watch, lots of those that I don't, but it's for the people that I'm watching. So commentary stuff, I doubt anyone's gonna, no commentary stuff, I doubt anyone will watch, but I don't just want to waste the video. And it is good video for what it does, gameplay wise. You know, it's just no commentary. And I'm not any good at scripting, so I don't know how to write it out as a script. I'd have to edit the video to follow along with what's happening as the narrative of the script, or write the script around the narrative of the video, and then I'd still have to spend a lot of effort to, and just, I can't do it. So, yeah. And of course, one other thing is with the crypto crash that's been happening, where there's like this one Luna coin, I think, has lost like over $1 trillion worth of value, and they've had to be putting lots of self-help directives on top of subreddits for people that have lost everything. I want to see the crypto market and the NFT stuff crash and burn, just because it is being used. There is possibly some actual utility for it. Both NFTs, maybe, and for cryptocurrency, possibly, maybe. I mean, even experts that I watch online are like, well, you know, one day we're going to find out if there's an actual utility for this stuff. But so many people, it's just the people that have money, a very small number of people that have money are in charge, and they can manipulate everything so easily. And if you can't afford to lose millions and then just call that off as just, that was mad money, you're in the wrong market. And people have lost everything when they had literally nothing to lose, if at all, no money, and they needed desperate help. When you're desperate, you're going to do things that you need help, you're desperate. And so you put your few eggs into one basket, and then smash, it's all gone. You're in worse shape than you were before, and you weren't going to survive before. These are unfortunately real people who are desperate for help that are largely the ones being just destroyed by the rug pullers, scam artists, by just all its rampant piracy and madness. Oh, and if it was only rich people that would get hurt, that'd be one thing. But it's not. It's the boots on the ground peasants like me that get destroyed, and that's the horror of this. I will never forgive them, any of these crypto people, for all the pain that has been caused. Oh my God, and it means nothing. I'm going to turn 60. I'm barely above being homeless myself. I'm never going to have any money enough to be able to be in that sort of market. Not that I would, good Lord. But, I mean, I definitely don't have a horse, a dog, or anything in the race. So, it's an opinion from somebody whose opinion doesn't matter. But hokey smokes. Hokey smokes. And this one can sound like a criticism of people that I don't want it to sound like a criticism of, because I also came to a fuller realization of something as I was typing this down onto my topics list. We have a lot of homeless people in Shelton. And by a lot, I mean, not everywhere, no camps or anything like that, but there are a lot of homeless people. When you go walking after 5 o'clock, you're going to start seeing camps set up all around the inside of downtown, and outside of town or in the wooded block areas. You don't just want to go traipsing after dark because you might walk through a camp. 1 or 2 people setting up a place, not a full camp, but just a person's temporary home. And that's not good, especially since, unfortunately, a lot of the people that are homeless because of conditions that they can't help, mental or physical, and they may not be the kind of person that would be able to react in a rational manner if you did accidentally traipse through their home, surprising them. So, yay on that. You just got to be smart and careful. Problem is, of course, people are people. It's hard to make little to no impact on an area. I mean, I'm moderately upstairs with my conditions, and I have physical conditions that make things difficult, but I can do things, and I find it hard to be able to keep up just in this room. If I had a camp that was outside, I wouldn't be able to maintain it. And these are people that, for mental or physical reasons, largely can't do things like properly maintain an area so it doesn't get trashed while you're staying there. There is a place that I walk on a road where for a long time I've seen people that have gone down a path into an area behind some bushes that's on a hillside. This is where homeless people have been staying. You need a place to stay. That area is horrific. It is a nightmare mess. But again, when you are in the condition of being homeless, you largely are in the condition where you don't have it here or here, where you can properly maintain an area. So of course, unfortunately, it's going to get trashed, because take a look, even at people who are able-bodied, able-minded, we trash areas. Oh my God, parks and trails that I go on are nightmares just from people who are out doing normal, I'm not homeless and trying to survive things. So yeah, it looks bad when these people end up having to stay in an area. But you gotta stay somewhere. And it's not like it's a campground being maintained by other people. So, what do you do? And of course, I wanted to talk about this real quick. In my Razor's Edge setting, I have talked about how there is a military culture, which is pretty rare for the Razor's Edge, that is chewing its way through the Association of Sovereign Free States. There is the Crimson Kingdom, the Pale Domain, Association of Sovereign Free States. It is a military advanced scouting team that has been leading a bunch of others behind them. This team is chewing through while the scouting team has been going out and checking out other stuff. They've been scouting out areas like the Crimson Kingdom, but their tech has made that difficult. There's a conflict between the two, and instead of being hidden and camouflaged, you shine like a bright light, and so they're having to back off from the Crimson Kingdom quite a lot right now. But I was thinking, because these people in the team are very, very unpleasant. Oh, they're very unpleasant. And so on the crossroads, one of them would be just the kind of person that Utak, that very unpleasant individual in the southern door that occasionally pops up, would enjoy. And so when they stay there, Utak is just so ready. And I've got a nice little story I'm going to try and tell tomorrow when I've got a little bit more room, because it doesn't end well for 6 human beings. But really, these are the kind of people that when Utak gets them, yeah, it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel bad at all. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. Gonna go through and thank however many people have left me comments in the past 24 hours. It's not many anymore, but anything more than 0 is awesome. We have JAYY. Good to see you in the comments. And your mental landscape really affects your outer presentation, and I've been feeling much better. So even though I am tired, my feeling better will show. And good to see you in the comments. Mystical Money, thumbs up and thank you very much. Not Kuro, greatly appreciated and good to see you. Jesse Koskinen, yay, Oblivion is good, but I do like Morrowind better. But I do enjoy Oblivion quite a bit. We have wasabi-covered nuts. I am the Elder in Elder Scrolls. Lord of Sadness, thumbs up. We have Ben B, greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoy them all. Lucas, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. We have Ben, Ben B, I already, well, so actually it was just 8. So son of a gun, after I gotten up to Ben B, and, yes. Thank you so much. However many people, all 8 of you that have left me comments in the past 24 hours. It is greatly appreciated. You do, in fact, get me out of my head and into the world, dealing with real people, if only for a short time, and if only in text. Thumbs up and thank you. It being Sunday, I am not going to be doing a whole lot today, except struggling to not fall asleep. That's always a fight. Even when I don't eat gluten products, I still struggle to stay awake because I don't sleep well at all. I'm lucky if I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep in a night. Yay. So I'm going to do what I can. Hopefully you're going to do what you can and have a great day today as well. Whatever you do, feel satisfied with it. It is a good thing. And of course for your area, with the Covfefe bug raging and surges always popping up here and there, be smart and take precautions for your area. Do not throw yourself needlessly onto the corpse pile that this disease is leaving behind. We have over 1 million dead in the United States and around the world. The death toll is horrific. Don't throw your body needlessly onto the corpse pile. We're all going to reach there eventually, yet don't need to get there early. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And flip side. And I do think that is in fact a very good thing.